Welcome to Rolling Through Realms, a new actual play podcast. Join us for epic stories, daring adventures, exhilarating battles told through tabletop role-playing games. Listen in as our heroes attempt to uncover a conspiracy at the heart of a world's fair, while navigating the dark and shadowy world of the undead. I'm your Dungeon Master Erik Hurt, and this is Love, Death, and Necromancy. Welcome back to another episode of Rolling Through Realms, Love, Death, and Necromancy. Last we left off, Honora followed Talamir and an associate of his back to the Necromancers Guild to see out the death rites to Concord Walsh. She discovers that the fallen necromancers have their bodies interred at the Necromancers Guild to be used in later necromantic magics. She returns and the party goes into Heron Hill to investigate the truth behind Lawrence Caldwell. They go to find Harrison Scott and Elias Heron, where they overhear that Harrison Scott seems skeptical that Lawrence Caldwell was in fact behind the murder house. Meanwhile, Marin and Honora get approached by Sparrow Rose, who is by herself without Finch, who is worried that her associate, Albatross Longfellow, the undead which the party captured for the Merry Reapers, has gone missing, and that he may have been captured, and that they may use him to find the other heightened undead to wipe them out. Harrison Scott and Elias Heron emerge from the offices where they were having their conversation, and they manage to peel him away from Elias to have a conversation in private about how skeptical they are that Elias Heron may be up to something nefarious, including modifying the memory of Lawrence Caldwell to get him convinced that he committed the crime and built the murder house. But where we last left off is that Harrison Scott showed the party Albatross Longfellow in another holding cell, his body hung up from the ceiling with his back peeled open, exposing his innards. He says that they are experimenting to see how these heightened undead work in order to put a stop to it. And that is where we will pick up. So it was Vikrin and Gertie are in there with Harrison Scott. Aram successfully pulled Elias Heron away to distract him, while Honora and Marin are at the town center where the hanging of Lawrence Caldwell is about to take place.
So...
yeah, I just honestly don't know what to tell this dude, because Gertie's kind of like, what the actual fuck?
I'm curious, like, how and what are you planning to do through this one heightened undead, as you're calling it, to find others?
Well, it's not so much about finding others, it's just about finding out how they work. Maybe we can find out a weakness.
Got you. Okay, I may have misunderstood you then. I thought you were saying you could find the other ones through him, like studying his.
Oh, not by studying him. We got it out of him through a few nefarious means. Got him to talk, you know.
I understand.
But
I was confused.
I gotta say, it's fascinating, especially being in a place like this. Opening this fella up and learning, right? Getting knowledge. What a treat it is to gain knowledge for knowledge's sake.
Maybe not the way I would have gone about it. But
okay. Hey, well, different folks for different strokes,
yeah. Who am I to tell you what to do?
Reverse it.
What did you, if you can tell me and you don't mind me asking, what did you learn?
Well, it's been interesting.
I would like to get the knowledge without cutting a man open, though, so maybe you can just tell me.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's the same kind of magics that you see in a normal undead, but, there's a sort of a half-life to magic. It begins to dissipate, it begins to dissolve. Some things you got to concentrate real hard on. You stop concentrating, it goes away. Mm-hmm. Some things, there's an effect and it's there, but it becomes dimmer and dimmer until it goes away. But this, it just isn't. And to however he's getting this to work, I mean, it's beyond what I've seen any of the necromancers that we've caught in the past are capable of. So whoever's doing this, I mean, they certainly got quite a skill, and I'm wanting to get as much information as we can, because whenever we have to face this fella, I mean, he's going to be tough.
So, it sounds like the main thing you kind of learned is, unlike normal magic, this just kind of stays.
Yeah, and I mean, that's a incredibly difficult thing to do for any kind of magic.
Yeah, of course it is, yes.
Yeah.
You're not wrong
and
at
so
all.
whether he's, attuned himself to some kind of deity or fiend or...
Perpetual motion, perpetual energy.
Maybe. So I'm curious as all get out. Something that could, even maybe is it something that just perpetually casts these spells?
Oh, like some kind of instrument or tool that casts the spell for you.
That's what I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe it's something. It's
okay.
internal, but we're still kind of picking them apart.
There wasn't anything strange that you saw?
Not yet, but we haven't fully dissected them. Once we decide we can, because we're getting some information from them, so we're trying to keep them alive. Once we got the information we need out of them, well, then we can get to hacking away.
Is he still alive right now?
Oh, yeah, he's still alive. I think he's unconscious. I can tell you he's in a tremendous amount of pain. But hey, what you gonna do? Don't be undead. That's what you're gonna do. Be a normal living person.
Well, I mean, you didn't really have a choice to be undead, and that does sound a lot more fucked up than just raising an undead.
Hey, what the Mary Reapers do, nobody said it was an easy business. But, well, you've already got your hands plenty dirty, and it's great to have you as part of the fold. But now...
we did a one-time job. Gertie's going to stop that real quick of being, a part of the fold. I don't know what Vikrin thinks of it, but Gertie's like, we did a job for you. I don't know, now knowing how you treat these undead, even though they're undead, they were still humans at one point and they feel pain. Gertie's like, because she's seen shit, and she's like, didn't know this much was going on, so I think she's also just going to kind of be like, I was glad to do a one-time job, but I don't know if I can keep working for you in this sense. I'm happy to help save an innocent man like Lawerence if we can, but dealing with the undead, I think I might just leave that to you.
Hey, well, not everybody's got the stomach for it. You just stay out of our way and out of our business, and we'll be hunky-dory. Don't worry about that.
Above table. I think Gertie wanted to get more information, but I think she was just like, the way he's so callously talking about this, I think she was just like, I'm done.
I'm done with this.
Help us save Lawerence, and you know what? You did a job for us. We did a job for you. We can say that's even.
All right. So, if you all want to get moving on what you want to do with old Lawrence Caldwell here, I wish you the best of luck. And we'll keep in touch about the whole situation, huh?
I think Gertie wants to mention, we haven't been able to save Lawerence yet. Will you be able to help us endeavor on this if we can get him free, if we still need your help with Lawerence? And that can be where we end our,
Yeah, I'll do what I can.
Unless we need to swap information, a little bit of a means to an end, or a you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Look, if Elias Heron is in some way trying to cover for some other necromancer or whoever is actually responsible, I want to put a stop to it.
Okay.
So, whatever we can do. All right, best of luck to you. And we are going to jump back to the town square, where we have Honora and Marin as the crowd continues to bustle with the group, calling for Lawrence Caldwell to be freed, calling foul play, as the other group is excited to see this man hang. And tensions continue to rise as they crowd around the stage.
Can I look to see if I can see her sister anywhere?
Yeah, go ahead.
17 plus 5. 23, 22.
Yeah, you spot her in the crowd, kind of calling for, the hanging. She's sort of over there. Just, you spot her, a glimmer in your eye, a smile that can't escape your face. Your heart begins to beat a little faster.
Okay, I'm not in love with her. I just think she's very, very smart. Okay, I just think she knows a lot. Because I failed whatever I did long ago.
Oh yeah, that's
there's-
right.
There's her sister. Do you want to try to ask questions?
Oh, not her sister.
No, I'm saying,
Oh,
there's Gwen, right?
Yes.
Gwen's there. Do we want to try to talk to her? Because Gertie told us those were her guns. Gwen! Gwen!
Oh, well, hello, Marin. Well, it's great to
Hey,
see you.
How are you?
Oh, it's quite a day. It's, a bit morbid, but, still exciting, don't you think?
I guess, sure.
Yeah.
I had a question for you. Do you know who got your family's gun? Like, did you end up... Because I know you were trying to talk to Elias about
Yes,
your
I
gun.
was. Yes, I was.
How did that go?
Oh, that's so wonderful that you're so interested. You're so
Yeah.
that
You're
you
so
remembered.
smart. Yeah, you're
Thank
so
you
smart,
So much.
so-
So are you.
Yeah.
And you look very teal today.
Thanks.
But no, yeah, I had a wonderful meeting with Mr. Heron. He was very excited about the guns. He talked about some wonderful applications for defense and for building up the city. It was a really, really constructive and great conversation. I got paid a pretty penny.
And you gave him your,
we gave him the whole supply.
You gave him all of your guns.
Absolutely. He was very keen on using them right away.
Did he say what he was going to do with them? Or
Well, he
just
talked
as
about
security?
some of the security systems at Heron Hill, and he was excited. He had inquired before about doing it, and so he was very interested already. But my parents and Gertie were so against the idea of working with Mr. Heron, but he is doing some really incredible things, and we are going to just get more and more notoriety as they are used capably and effectively. And Mr. Heron Hill is not where all of this stops, all of these systems that he's building here, he will be able to use those in other cities to keep them just as safe.
Okay.
So the business opportunities are
It went
massive.
well. But did he say what he was doing with those guns? Because you said he needed them right then. Did he say what he was doing with them?
I mean, with those guns specifically?
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't know if you
probably
mentioned
testing, maybe he's installing them on buildings. But
it.
I don't know.
think
I
he's
mean,
gonna. I just assumed you were giving them to the security officers or whatever they're called here.
oh, I don't know.
Interesting.
What he did with them after, I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, I didn't know. If
Yeah,
you
we
said
talked about
anything.
the possibilities. We're very excited.
Interesting.
When you have people like this who are building murder houses underground, I mean, it's probably smart to be able to, have a gun at your side.
Did he-
Start shooting people.
Sure. Yeah,
Why
I
is your
guess.
sister a Republican?
Yeah.
Oh.
Any ounce of admiration just has gone away, and I'm like, what did I think she was smart for? Like, this world is fucking insane. Can I do an insight or a perception or something to see if she was tricked by Elias, or if she just 100% was take all these, give me your money, or did he do some kind of...
I will tell you
He
without a
just-
check.
she just wanted
Everything is sort of above board,
Okay.
from what you can tell. But I mean, he did not tell her
What
that,
he was doing. with them,
specifics about what he's doing with those guns right away.
So how long are you in town then? Since you've already sold all the guns, what are you doing now?
Well, I'm going to stick around and see, about the applications and if they need any help. I want to be here to be able to, instruct them on, further manufacturing needs and stuff like that, and kind of be the go-between for the company.
Is that what he said? That to stay around so he could talk to you about
Yes.
it?
He was very,
so-
he was very eager about, continuing our working relationship.
So you got a contract, or you just
Yes.
Do you have Can I see? I'm so interested in this kind of stuff.
Yeah. So she pulls out this contract and.
Is it like screwing her over completely?
I mean, so I guess do some kind of intelligence check about if you can read like the legalese of this contract.
Yeah, I probably can't. But we'll try. Just flat intelligence or like no, that's not intelligence. Investigation.
I would just say maybe flat
Okay,
intelligence.
well, it's a +1, so 9.
9.
I mean, okay.
There's a lot of mumbo jumbo,
okay,
and
okay.
you're not sure exactly what kind of deal she's
Did someone
getting
look
here.
over this, or did you just straight sign?
Oh, I mean, I
Just straight up. Oh, that's a
dotted
bold
line,
decision. That is a bold strategy.
I'm pretty confident in my business acumen.
I hope you are. I hope for this sake, because I don't know what the fuck this is.
I think Gertie is like,
Can
I think I need a lawyer.
I was gonna
like,
say.
our company did not. Like, I know we didn't have lawyers. Like, because we were.
All right, so.
Can I screech to Apollo the screech twice to try to get him to get you to come here? Be
Just
like, sorry. Just
Love the idea in the middle of a conversation. You just go, yeah, that's very interesting.
sorry. That bird has notes to go to you to tell you that we need you immediately. So, Gertie and your family don't know, like, just immediately that happened, and then I went back to, so they don't know. so they don't know that you took the guns and then you're selling them.
Oh my god.
Well, I had a very spirited conversation with my father where I was able to convince him to be able to kind of go about this in my own way.
Mm-hmm. So now that you have gone about it and you got the contract and stuff, have you told them? Because you might
Not
need
yet.
more weapons.
Probably.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Eli's here.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
I'm sure you will.
I'm
too.
sure he will handle it to the best of his ability.
So as this goes on, and as you have this conversation, Aram is with Eli's Heron. And
forgot about
he has been
didn't.
showing
I'm so
you
excited.
I know, I've
these
been waiting to see what happened.
houses that are being built on the outskirts of Heron Hill. And for the most part, there's like some pits where foundation is being poured. You have a few where like the framing is up. Nothing really completed yet. But what he did really want to show you was inside one of these houses in the kitchen where it started to be built up is a little automatic cocktail machine that is being built that was inspired by Amicus. And he is showing this to you and showing how it works, and the way you can swap different things out, and you have a glass that sort of just raises up right out of the bar with a made cocktail, and there's like a little guy underneath and looking just like Amicus, and he's making the cocktail underneath the bar and just boop, and it pops up. And so he's showing this to you, and it's like, now I hope you don't think that I was being too presumptuous. This is your creation, and you were directly inspired, and I was excited to have you here because I'm not going to do this without your go ahead, right? We are going to write up some contracts. If we can agree to something that this gets put in every home in Heron Hill, you've got a mighty fine paycheck coming your way.
I'm very honored. This is more than I dreamed of, coming here and seeing your beautiful city, and now this is happening. It's just, it's just so glad I got out of my little shop there and made my way into the world. This is great.
So many possibilities in this world, isn't there?
Yes, there is, and I'm learning that day by day.
We are on the cutting edge of some really exciting things, my friend. So many exciting things. And when you have just the possibilities of the world out in front of you, being able to reach out and grab them for yourself, what a wonderful feeling it is to make something truly new, truly exciting.
Yes.
It's so exciting, There's so many different kinds of people throughout this world. And you have people who sit in churches and in houses of worship, and they gain power through that. And you have people who make deals with devils and fiends who gain power through that. But us, we are the kind of men who, through the sheer force of our will and knowledge, we can harness tremendous powers.
Yes. Yes, it's so very well said, which is why I've always admired your work.
I'm so glad you understand. And I hope that we can have you part of our community here at Heron Hill. I know you have things going on at Umberdale. I know you have your shop, and look, Umberdale's quite a city. There's quite a lot to do at Umberdale, but maybe we can work together and we can get some of the Heron Hill inventions into Umberdale. And we can turn Umberdale into another Heron Hill. And the kind of monsters and creatures and horrible things of the deep and the dark, we can put a stop to the death and the injury that is so common in Umberdale. So many people dying needlessly.
True.
But if we work together, and I know that you can do it, we can make Umberdale into a city of tomorrow, just like Heron Hill. And I'm excited for you to get back to your shop and to see what's waiting for you.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to go. But me and my friends here, we're currently working on something that they're the reason that I made it to the city and was able to do all this, and I feel like I need to stick it out with these guys and finish this little quest that we've started, since I'm going on my own little adventure here.
Look, I understand, but I do want to talk to you about priorities. Look, I know that you have, your compatriots, and you've clearly gotten into some, adventures, certainly.
It's been a good time.
And I can talk about this from experience. Don't allow other people to hold you back from your true potential. I had a partner at the time, and he was going down a pretty dark path, and if I followed him down that path, Heron Hill would not exist. And so just don't let them allow you to stray from what your destiny could be.
I'll think of that. Definitely keep that in mind.
All right, well, we will stay in touch, and I hope you would, join me as we walk down and, finish up with this nasty business about Lawrence Caldwell.
The hanging soon, isn't it?
Yes. So we should make our way down there, and hopefully we can get this taken care of quick and neatly and move on with our lives.
You're sure that this is the man?
As sure as we can tell, as far as I know, and as far as Clockwork knows, and you know Clockwork.
Yeah, yes.
He admitted it. He's confessed, and we're gonna put a stop to it.
Unfortunately, we did speak to his widow, and she seemed like this is something he couldn't have done. And
the partner I worked with, the kind of things he was getting up to, I never would have thought that he would have done the things he did. And if you were in sort of those, discoveries, this Lawrence Caldwell fella seemed to be quite inspired by my former partner's nefarious doings.
Oh, really?
Well, he left the symbol there. I can't remember if we actually talked about it, but I know I can trust you. So let's get down there and let's get done with this nasty business so we can keep inventing.
Yes, let's go.
All right, so you guys make your way towards the city center. Vikrin and Gertie, you're making your way, and as
you got the claw, you got the claw from me.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, as you are hustling that way, you see through Apollo there is a fellow who you kind of recognize as a friend of Grant O'Connell's. And so you intuit maybe this is the guy who could possibly do a dispel magic.
I'm like kind of honestly really excited. I'm like, Vikrin, I think I know the guy who can help us with Lawerence. And I think still kind of like, I don't want to just like make a beeline, but I am definitely like, okay, walk faster. Pick me up.
I was gonna say, I'd pick you up off your little legs, put you on my shoulder and say, point.
Yeah. This way.
Lead the way.
So you are further away, but with your thing, you are able to move pretty quickly.
Okay.
And you get there, around the same time that Aram makes his way back as well. And so you see this man, and he has a very tall top hat on, and is dressed, very sharply. He has very long tails on his coat, a very large bow tie, as he is, in this crowd, kind of on the outskirts, looking very sweaty.
I think I'll walk up to him and go, Did Grant send you?
Oh!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I know I'm very imposing on top of my friend here.
Hello.
I think is my eye level at the top of his hat?
Yeah.
I'm like, put me down, Vicken, put me down. Thank you. So then I'm like looking up and I'm like, oh, you're so tall.
I hold you up at eye level.
Gertie's so serious and she's being held up by the... She's like, we desperately need your help. We really need to... Are you able to perform dispel some magic?
Grant O'Connell, you're Gertie, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Grant told me that, he needed some dispel magic on the guy they're hanging?
Yeah,
Are we what are we doing with this guy who they're hanging? He's like a criminal, right?
What's your name, by the way? I'm so sorry. We entered this conversation so quickly. What's your name?
My name is Bobby Fabulous.
You look fabulous. You're
Thank you.
amazing.
So my name is Bobby Fabulous, and so I can do this, but what are we getting into? Now, I trust, Grant. He's a really good friend of mine. So what are we doing? Am I going to get in trouble?
No, myself and my colleague Vickrin have talked to someone who also thinks that Lawerence is potentially innocent. There is something affecting him magically that we need to get rid of in order to get the actual truth.
Okay, no, I think well, all right, now I get it. Mm-hmm. So my mom got executed for a crime she didn't commit.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Mama Fabulous. Rest in peace.
Mama Fabulous sounds amazing.
So I totally understand. She was extraordinary.
What's your line of work, by the way?
My line of work?
Mm-hmm.
My line of work? Magic.
I love that.
I put on shows. We do, demonstrations. It's a wonderful time.
How'd you meet Grant?
Grant? I don't know how well you know Grant. Huge Magic fan.
Drax.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Why are you asking these questions?
Vickrin leans around Gertie and goes, hey, can we maybe figure this out on the way, guys?
Yeah. We gotta go. And I was like, we gotta get Harrison back there.
Did we leave him down there? I feel like he's still probably down there being a fucking weirdo.
Well, no,
you didn't come with Harrison.
No, I'm saying he's back where Albatross is. Is he still with Albatross, or we were like...
He's with Albatross, yes.
Yeah.
How much time is before?
Yeah.
How much time?
Can we get back to his cell, or do we need to do this in public?
Do it in public.
Probably do it in public.
Yeah.
Cool.
As soon as they come out.
That's gonna be super fun.
Yeah.
That's not gonna put a target on us.
Do we know if Harrison will come out with when all this is going down, so he can hear the confession?
You don't know if Harrison will, but Elias will.
Yeah, I know. Well, I guess it'll be in front of a huge crowd of people.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be kind of hard to deny it.
Unless Elias is able to persuade the crowd, we really need Harrison to come out.
So, Vickrin, are you going to do your sort of whispering thing?
Yes. There's no way we have time to get back to Harrison, is there? Because you said it's like a 30-minute walk.
Yeah.
Which is crazy for Gertie.
Yeah, so 15 for Gertie.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
So by the time you get back there, it would be they're already moving.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
Lawrence Caldwell to the center of town.
I gotcha. Yeah. So I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to kind of put voices in the crowd. That's like, Lawerence is definitely innocent. He's being manipulated by some type of magic. The magic should be dispelled, and we can get the real truth from him.
I'm gonna start messaging that, whatever Vickrin's saying. I'm gonna start messaging ask for a dispel magic, he's innocent. Ask for a dispel magic, he's innocent. And kind of not trying to do super loud in their head, but definitely the whispers. It's almost like I'm trying to do Inception. They're thinking it themselves.
Gotcha.
So as you begin to sort of plant these seeds the side of calling for Lawrence's freedom begins to get louder and begins to kind of overwhelm the other side as they begin to get rowdier and louder and more aggressive, and the guards start to push back harder, and you hear them, both robot and human guards that are here in Heron Hill begin to shout orders, calm down, we don't want things to get violent, calm down, calm yourselves, and this is a warning. This is a warning.
I want to use one more of thaumaturgy while masking, not directly my voice. I want to kind of like mask it, or even use disguise self if I need to change my voice to have even louder than they're yelling. The same thing, just kind of like repeated of like, he's innocent, dispel the magic. He's innocent, dispel the magic, and like try to get a chant going.
Oh yeah,
so really get shit moving.
That begins to really pop off, and the part of the crowd that was sort of excited for the hanging begins to sort of shrink back and move away as this crowd calling for Lawrence's freedom advances further towards the stage. And as that is happening, you see from out of the tunnel emerges with some guards Lawrence Caldwell, holding him with his hands in cuffs, leading him towards the gallows. And as he emerges, the crowd begins to just explode in this cacophony of that chant, free Lawerence, dispel the magic, free Lawerence, dispel the magic, as he is being led to the gallows, and the guards are shocked by what they're seeing. And as Aram and Elias begin to appear near the stage, Elias turns to you and says, well, it seems like the crowd has really turned on us.
Yeah, it was not like this one came through earlier. It's really
no, there were a few folks.
Yes, a few, but this is intense.
Well, how are we going to get out of this one?
It's your city, sir. How are you going to get out of this one?
Interesting.
I'll be interested to see how that mind thinks on the swivel here.
Oh, yes, I do try my best.
Get to see the artist in motion, as it were.
Yeah, we're really in a pickle here.
You are certainly in a pickle, sir. Certainly.
Because look, I mean, you and I, us together, we know that, he's a guilty man. He confessed.
I wasn't there.
Clockwork knows? Maybe I get Clockwork.
Since he's walking up, can you hear them say dispel magic?
Yes, yeah.
What magic are they?
Do that?
What magic are they talking about? Dispel magic?
No clue. No clue, buddy.
No clue.
Yeah, no. Well, if we can't figure this out, they're going to come after us, probably. We got to do what's best for Heron Hill.
Why do you keep weeds and hussies? We have a contract for
artificers.
Did you sign it?
Artificers in arms. We're brothers, practically. All right. I think I have a plan. You want to come with me? Hop up on stage with me?
No, like I said, I gotta get back to my friends. We're working on something.
Aram, hey!
You got this. It's your city. You're the one in charge. Once they see you up on that stage, they're all gonna realize where they are, and it'll calm down. Just get up there. You got this.
Well, maybe I had you all wrong. I thought you were one to lead your own city, and you're not wanting to, hop into, the responsibilities that it takes.
My own city. This isn't my city. You literally built this from the ground up, sir. I can't be more than your city than anyone else's.
You're right.
I've only talked like twice.
Yeah.
We have a deal together.
No, I understand. We are best friends. But, it is my responsibility. I can't be forcing more onto you than...
As much as I'd love to hear you say best friends, but...
All right. Well, we'll circle back. And, Yeah.
Put a pin in it.
We'll put a pin in it. Yeah, that's... All right.
All
right, I'll talk to you after this.
For sure after this, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, we've got a lot to discuss.
We do, yes.
Yeah. All right, see you, buddy.
You'll have this wrapped up in no time.
Just imagining Aurum slowly taking steps backwards, like
Into the crowd, I'm like sinking
What do you mean we?
Amicus is already back to us, and he's like, "What? I gotta go."
That was so good.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Oh my god. I can't breathe.
So after that conversation, you see Elias Heron make his way. And as he begins to walk, there are these two robot guards that appear by his side as they notice that he is making his way towards the stage. And they are clearing the way through the crowd. And as they do, this whole group of people, I mean, they are reaching out. They are, yelling and, you've got the wrong man, Elias. Elias is putting an innocent man to death. And I mean, they are getting more and more worked up as these robot guards are having to hold them back and restrain them as they lead Elias up to the stage. And he appears on the stage where Caldwell is standing at the gallows with the rope around his neck. And he reaches out his hands and he says, Please, quiet down. I have heard you. And the crowd begins to slowly lower their voices as Elias Heron appears on stage. An innocent man. All I can tell you is that he confessed. We have his confession. He will readily admit to you now, I'm sure, that he committed this act, and we will know because we have the capability to know if he is telling the truth or not. He already knows that he is sunk. He knows there's no other possibility, but I am a fair and honest man. Look, you are calling for this man to not be hanged. And I have to respect the will of certain people. I am not some kind of dictator or malevolent king. I am a man of the people just like you. Any of us can do this. And I can only be in this position from the will and the consent of the people. And if the people want a horrible murderer to stay alive until we can get more information, which I understand, I can understand that. And Mr. Caldwell, as you have heard from your many admirers, there will not be a hanging in Heron Hill today. And we will get to the bottom of this. I promise full transparency in our further investigations, because I want to get to the bottom of this just as much as you. This is a blight on my project. Lawrence Caldwell was someone I hired who I believed I could trust, and when I hire someone, when I believe I can trust them, I don't seek out to micromanage. I don't seek out to be over their shoulder 24/7. These are adults, capable people, who I believe can do the job that they are tasked with. And unfortunately, I might have been wrong in this case. And I'm sorry to anyone who was affected by the actions of this man. And the horrible, truly abominable machinery that he put under our fair city here. And so I hope that you can continue to trust me as we move forward and we turn Heron Hill into the place to live as we build up the Heron Hill residencies and those houses that he so horribly besmirched with devilry will be built how they are supposed to. I promise you this, under my full supervision, so that we can live safely and soundly and securely without the threat of horrible attacks by men such as Lawrence Caldwell. But as you have asked, there will be no hanging today. And the crowd sort of starts to murmur to themselves. It's like, oh, okay, well, I guess he listened. He listened. But there are people kind of talking. It's like, well, I mean, he's not doing the dispel magic. There's got to be something with the magic. Dispel magic. Dispel magic. Dispel magic. And so the chants continue to call for a dispel magic spell to be cast.
Bobby, I think you're up, dude.
Okay.
Anybody here?
Gang, how do we
do
feel
it?
about something crazy?
Yeah.
Are you talking about me using my mage hand and
Nope.
giving him a wedgie? 'Cause
Nope.
I'm in.
I like that idea, but that's not what I'm
where
thinking.
my mind went, but yeah.
Okay. So my thinking, if no one is opposed to a ridiculous idea,
Love a good ridiculous
is
idea.
going back to the tried and true disguise self. And I want to just make myself look not like me, but probably a very well-dressed, simple lawyer fellow. And I want to have kind of take that over and say, well, then why don't we do some proof right now? How about a dispel magic spell? And call on Bobby Fab over here to do it, and then I will cast a Zone of Truth on him. Is anyone opposed to this ridiculous plan?
You could.
Because I don't know what else
The
to
other
do.
option is, since he's not doing it, run in to get Harrison to be like, we have Bobby that can do dispel magic, but we don't know
Will Bobby
once
do
he
it? Will Bobby
takes-
just, now that everyone's chanting spell, will he just go
Yeah.
up there and do it?
Well,
I'm.
Or is he worried?
I don't think we can leave here.
No.
We wouldn't have time to get Harrison and get
Yeah.
back, because I don't want him to leave the stage.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna hide behind someone and kind of try to disguise my voice and go, "Yeah, that's a great idea."
We're not near you guys, so we could definitely be like, what is her, are we still next to her sister, Gwen? Or
Yeah.
did we?
Mhm.
Like, what are your thoughts on this? Should he get dispel magic? Do you know anything about magic?
What? I mean, is there a spell? Like, do you think there's a spell on him? I mean, that's what people seem to be saying. I don't know where they got that idea.
I don't know,
Only
but
one way to find out.
But yeah, there's one way to find out, because what's the worst that can happen? They do nothing, like they do it and nothing changes.
All right, so you go up
All right,
to the
I'm doing it.
stage.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to...
You bringing Bobby Fabulous?
I'm going to use my disguise self. As I do, I'm going to say, Bobby, I need you to step up here in a minute, bud.
Whew. All right.
Hey, I place
Bobby,
a hand on his shoulder and go,
It's time to shine.
I believe in you.
Time to shine, Bobby.
So I kind of take on like a similar look to his,
Okay.
of like a very well tailored suit. I fit like my body type to like similar to his, so it does not look like a Fearbulk at all. A nice little hat, a little pocket watch chain, and I'll kind of step out of the crowd then and say, well, why don't we do it right here and now? I'm sure there's magic users here in Heron Hill. Can we get a dispel magic in here really quick?
So,
and I myself will cast Zone of Truth on this man, and we will find out once and for all.
I don't know what everybody here is thinking. So are we thinking that he is perhaps possessed? That he was possessed to do this, and that's why he's confessing?
It seems that they think he's under a spell.
So, and
Maybe
perhaps-
something like a modified memory.
Oh, how fascinating.
How does he react to those
How
words?
fascinating indeed. Go ahead
Yeah,
and
does he
do
react at
go ahead
all?
and do an insight.
Can I do one? Or just
What's my insight? Plus 3, 13.
13. Yeah, go ahead and do it.
because my insight is +5.
Mine is also +5.
11.
11. Okay.
So my 13.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really read his face.
Fair
He's
enough.
my best friend. I could probably.
Oh yeah, you're best
Yeah.
friends. You should have advantage. You should really know him.
But so he says, okay. I'm sure there is somebody who could do this. Now, if we were to do this, we would have to turn off the security systems for a moment, because if somebody's trying to cast that spell, the anti-magic will probably stop it. And so, yeah, if you don't mind us, I mean,
Sounds like we're turning him off then.
all right. Well, let's go ahead and I'll give the order if that will satisfy the crowd. We can go ahead and dispel magic and see what we need to do.
Is he telling the truth?
Get him, Bobby.
All right. So he,
Yeah, was he telling the truth? Like, are the security systems? Because my uncle told me about them. Are they off now?
Yeah. So he is going to say into his communication device, head of security. This is Elias Heron. We are going to quickly turn off our security systems to allow for a dispel magic to be cast on Lawrence Caldwell. Can we go ahead and do that? Can we get confirmation? All right. Okay. Do you have someone in mind who could cast this dispel magic?
Is there a magical user who could do this for us?
Bobby.
I can!
Yes!
This man will do it.
Hello! Bobby Fabulous here! Did somebody say they need a spell cast?
Yep.
Okay! And he
Just do
goes
it.
up the steps. Here, you see a normal dwarven man. Perhaps he has had some kind of magic enchantment?
Can I pull up in his ear and be like, Bobby, we don't need a show. Just do it, man.
No, let him cook.
Yeah, let him do it.
Well,
You're like, yeah,
with
sure.
the security system off, I want done and done because I'm scared now. Some shit's gonna pop off,
Yeah.
right?
I know.
So it's
I
let's
wanna walk closer
get
to
it
the
done and turn
stage.
it back on before Elias tries to pull some shit with it.
Ah.
I don't trust your best friend over here, Aram. I don't.
Gertie's like, Grant, don't screw me over with this guy.
All right.
Go closer to the stage. This is fantastic. I am in. Nora, let's go close.
So as you say that, it's like, all right, okay, well, let's get fabulous. And he throws out his fingers and casts Dispel Magic on Lawrence Caldwell. And you see his face begin to contort. And he begins to shake and to blink, and it feels like there's something happening to his mind as he is visibly just with the rope still around his neck, as he begins to sort of thrash about wildly, as whatever magic was on him, that modified memory, is being dispelled. And after a few moments of sort of convulsing and shaking, he starts to stop and he begins to pant, as he is just drenched in sweat, hanging kind of limply, in this rope.
Can I make my way to the front of the stage and call out to him Lawrence Caldwell, you have been accused of a crime. It appears you are under a magical effect. Would you allow me to cast Zone of Truth on you to absolve you of these crimes?
Oh, Zone of what?
And as he's
What are you talking about?
So I want to kind of point out to the crowd, do you see how he's reacting to this dispel magic? Clearly he was under some sort of spell. And then I'll again be Zone of Truth is a spell. It is cast upon you. You cannot tell a lie. Therefore, we will know if you are telling the truth that you have committed this crime or not.
I mean, yeah, I don't think I committed any crimes. I guess go ahead, cast away.
Zone of Truth.
So you cast Zone of Truth, and he's hanging there. And as he does, you hear somebody in the crowd, "He's a murderer! He's a murderer, and they're just gonna let him go!" And an arrow flies through the crowd and hits Lawrence Caldwell in the neck.
Can we tell where it came?
Yeah. Can Gertie make a perception check to see where it came from?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's what I was about to ask. Yeah.
And that one and a 10. I technically can re-roll nat ones, but if I roll with advantage, I guess I just take the...
No, you still roll it.
I still roll it?
Mhm.
Let's see. For being a halfling. Oh, 13 is better, and I have a +7, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yeah. I mean, so you spot this person with a crossbow, and the guards immediately are swarming this person with the crossbow, and they take them down.
I don't see who it is.
I mean, you don't see. I mean, you don't recognize the person.
Okay.
It's this person in the crowd. They immediately take him down. Guards swarm the stage as they pull Lawrence Caldwell down and it's like, get him! We have to get him to a medic! We have to get him to a medic! Hurry, hurry, hurry!
Healing word.
You cast Healing Word on Lawerence?
Yep.
All right.
He regains maximum.
Nice.
So that is a 4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is a 5. So he regains 9 hit points.
All right. So as he begins to heal, and this, arrow in his neck kind of gets pushed out by the force of the magic, you hear Elias Heron, turn the security systems back on! Turn them back on! And as they do, the whole crowd begins to riot. And as the security systems get booted back on, people are storming the stage. And as they do, there are nets flying everywhere. That, glue foam is shooting out, and people are getting stuck and trapped and captured all throughout the town square of Heron Hill as these guards are ushering Lawrence Caldwell and Elias Heron away as quickly as they can.
I would like to follow them the
Same.
best that I can.
I can.
We could take Bobby with us, so to find Harrison to tell him.
Oh, yeah.
I find you guys to.
Yeah,
we should follow.
I would say we all
Get
regroup.
caught in the crowd by a net.
Yeah.
I know where all the nets are. My uncle did tell me where all the nets, so
I'm going to need dexterity saving throws from everybody.
Would I get advantage because I know where they're at, so I wouldn't be near it? My uncle did tell me all of them.
You get advantage on taking or getting out of them.
17.
17, so you're
I
clear.
did not do much better. 11.
Right. So you
I
get
would plus
caught.
7.
That's a 4.
Caught.
Also a 4.
Caught.
12.
All right.
I think I
So
should get
harder
advantage
to catch
'cause I
me
know
because
where
I'm
they're
so
at.
big.
Honora is the only one who manages to avoid.
She's too fast.
How?
She's so
I'm
fast.
I'm fast as fuck.
She is fast as fuck. So Honora, you're the only one who manages to avoid getting trapped as Elias and Lawrence Caldwell are being pulled off the stage and taken away. What do you want to do?
All by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna follow them, I guess.
Okay, and you are incredibly fast, and so
I'm fast as fuck.
you are able to keep up with them quickly. And the guards turn to you. Ma'am, what are you doing? This is official business. You're in danger.
I want to know the truth.
You want to know the truth? Somebody shot this man from the crowd because these people decided that a murderer needed to be let free.
What if he's not a murderer?
I mean, gosh, okay, just come along.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
And you follow them to those same offices, to that same holding
I
cell.
know that lawyer.
And you are in the holding cell with Elias, Lawerence, the guards, and Bartlesby Bucklesbrook, who comes up and sees you and says, "Oh, our little mushroom mancer is here. What a treat to have our favorite mushroom mancer here in the offices once again. All right, so what in the world happened? We turn off the security system for 2 minutes and absolute chaos erupts." And Elias Heron, I was trying to explain to them the situation, and they were so convinced that he was innocent, but what they didn't understand, he affected people. He killed people's friends and family, and one of those people must have gotten angry and decided to kill him while the security system was down. But this is exactly why we need these systems in place, or else people get shot, people get murdered. They just couldn't trust me enough. They couldn't trust me that I have their best intentions at heart. Why are people so difficult? And
Have we gotten out of the net?
he,
Obviously, he's
Right.
fine. He's not murdered. He's kicking.
but look, well, I mean, we'll keep him alive. I'm gonna stand by my word.
Appreciate that.
I don't understand. I don't understand why it's so difficult for people to understand what I'm trying to do here. And he looks at you, And he looks at you for longer than you would imagine he would.
I'm hot.
You trying to get that number? Trying to get that sending stone number?
And so as he kind of gets lost in those thoughts, he sort of shakes his head and says, "Okay, so they want to ask him again if he did it. I'm guessing he's going to change his story because all these people think he's innocent now."
I mean, he can't lie.
I mean, we can cast Zone of Truth again, I suppose, but he's just gonna change his story. It's gonna be. He knows he can get freed by the mob, I guess.
I don't think that's how Zone of Truth works.
I don't know. But this whole thing, was starting the residencies, and this whole thing's been thrown all out of whack. It's just like what you guys did, stealing the perpetual energy machine. Through the whole big reveal, the whole big presentation, the whole World's Fair, the crowning jewel of the World's Fair has been thrown out of whack, and it just keeps happening again and again and again, and I am trying to build the future. And why can't people just stay out of my way? And he looks at you, and he gets caught in your eyes again.
Oh my god.
And before he shakes his head one more time, look, get him in the cell. Get your friend who wants the Zone of Truth. Get him in here. We'll figure this out. Go!
Okay.
And he sort of retires to his offices as Lawrence Caldwell, unconscious, is being taken into a holding cell.
Okay, have we managed to get out of the nets?
Yeah, are they still in
I
nets?
still shouldn't
You
have been
are
caught.
managing to get out of the nets as the sort of energy is calming down, and the guards are kind of looking for people who are continuing to cause a ruckus and keeping them under custody as other people are freeing themselves, and the nets are being put away, the glue foam is being cleaned up, and the town square is being returned to normal.
I guess we should probably head to the offices because I'm sure that's where they went, or head the direction we saw them going in last.
I want to see now that the execution is stayed, if we have time, because I think if it's just us that go down there and hear his confession, I think if we can have time to grab Harrison, so we have a bigger player who could maybe get on Elias's track as well of something's fishy with this guy. And he has, not that we don't have a lot of power, but he might have a little bit more of a certain authority that we don't necessarily want to be with, but hey, if Elias can stay out of our hair and deal with these guys instead of us, that would be nice.
Yeah.
So I wonder if Gertie might run and go get him if he's still at the office, if we think that's a good idea to come hear this confession.
Do we have the impression that Harrison is publicly known in the city?
No.
Okay. He's
so-
I kind of figured he was real underground,
Yes.
but I wanted to make sure.
That's a good point.
So we may not benefit from it.
What about that Barnaby guy? What if he
He's
heard
there.
it? Or would he just cover for Elias?
That I don't know.
Who do we, who would be our other person?
What if Aram hears it as his best friend? He wouldn't betray his best friend.
He would not betray his best friend.
I think I would have just gotten out of the net and run towards
It'd be nice
where
to see
Honora was
Elias's
to find her.
reaction to Zone of Truth.
He left though, didn't he? Elias left.
And he's in his office.
Yeah.
I think he would come back out for the Zone of Truth.
I think that's what it sounds like the plan is. Get us in there and then everyone come together.
to see if just try to gauge his reaction, maybe do some perception checks of is he legit
I'm surprised,
or is he
they got me.
yeah.
And then Gertie's more than happy to head that way then if we just all want to convene back at the holding cell.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
All right.
So yeah, we'll just head there.
So you are heading there. Honora, you are with Bartlesby as he is escorting you to find your friends. and you, I guess we'll meet up in the middle. But as you're walking with Bartlesby, he pulls out a little like lunchbox, and in it is like a thing of mushrooms, and he goes, "You know, I got these mushrooms, and I didn't know the kind of mushrooms they were, and just so happens my friend the Mushroom Mancer is here. I wonder if you could tell me what kind of mushrooms that I have with me. They are quite tasty, but I would certainly love to know the kind they are. Do you think you could tell me that?"
Am I there yet?
Go ahead and do a nature check for me.
Okay.
And because we have established this lie, we're going to assume that you've maybe studied up a little bit on
I have
mushrooms.
said in the past that I have taught
Yeah.
you some mushroom
So
stuff.
we're going to say a DC 15, but with advantage on a nature check.
Okay,
If you could
+4.
correctly identify these.
That's a 16.
A 16. So you
Nice.
correctly identify, these are shiitake mushrooms.
I was gonna say shiitake.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he said, "Oh, yeah, that's right. They were shiitake mushrooms. You are correct."
I know my stuff.
And you meet the rest of your party in the middle. And Bartlesby sees all of you. Is like, "Okay, this is who we were looking for. All right, come with me. Come on. We have business. Let's move quickly." And you guys make your way back to the holding cells. Bartlesby goes to Elias's office, pulls him out, and with him is Clockwork. As you guys go into Lawrence Caldwell's holding cell. And Lawrence Caldwell is starting to sort of revive himself. He's got his head in his hands and just, feels like he's been, hit by a truck. What in the world is going on? How did I get here? What is happening?
Is Harrison here?
Harrison is not there.
I'm gonna be like, hey, where's Harrison? He's the one that was real good too.
Yeah, so
We need him too.
Elias sends Clockwork to go get Harrison,
Okay.
and you were all in there together. And Elias says, "All right, so the whole plan was we dispelled magic. I don't know if there was any spells. If there was, there's not anymore. And now we're gonna zone of truth and see what he has to say."
Detect magic.
Nice.
So you see the modified memory is gone.
Okay.
And it has not been
There's
recast.
nothing on him at all.
There's nothing on him at all.
Perfect. Lawerence, again, you were accused of a crime.
I didn't do anything. I mean, I maybe took an extra few snacks out of the freaking cafeteria, but Jesus Christ.
Hey, don't admit to anything. Don't admit to anything. So,
I walk up and slap him. Thief!
you were
Do it. You'll be on
shot
Elias's good side.
with an arrow.
Oh, God, well, that makes sense.
So
My neck is killing me.
that's where they hit you. I don't know if you remember. After all of that, I was gonna cast Zone of Truth, so that you could once and for all clear your good name.
Yeah, go ahead. Cast away.
Once again, Zone of Truth.
Okay. All right. So what?
And that is my last level 2.
What's going on?
Lawrence Caldwell,
Yeah.
did you build under a home something called Murder House with saws and traps and
Saws and traps. I built tunnels. I didn't build anything with saws and traps.
So you did not build anything under what is now called the House of Tomorrow that was with saws, boxes that shoot flames, and was designed to kill people.
I built a tunnel under the house.
But you did not build anything else but a tunnel.
No, not as far as I know.
What does Clockwork? Does Clockwork curl up?
Clockwork, you asked Clockwork? That is the truth.
There you go.
So, I mean, what exactly is going on? I mean, did Heron Hill open?
Yes,
It did already.
it has already.
Oh, well, okay. Somebody was building some kind of trap? Did anybody die?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no.
And they've been trying to say that you did it and that you admitted to doing it. And that's why all of this is happening with the Zone of Truth.
Well, that's not good.
What's the last thing you remember?
Well, I was going to work, digging some tunnels, hit the break room, and I guess I fell asleep. And next thing I know, I'm here. My neck's killing me. And that's all I remember.
So you don't remember that you've been missing for a month?
I've been missing?
You've been missing.
No, I don't remember that at all.
While all of this is happening, I want to try to watch Elias. Is he reacting to this in any way?
Yeah, go ahead and do some insight.
Just him, or can anyone else though?
Anybody can.
I'll do one. I haven't rolled one.
Yeah, that's your best friend.
My best friend.
19.
Okay.
I got insight, dirty 20.
5.
18.
I don't know my best friend very well.
seems shocked by this. He is hearing this information and feels shocked, betrayed, relieved. I mean, you see his face going through, a number of emotions. It's like, I was about to hang an innocent man. And he approaches Lawerence. Lawerence, it is very important. Tell me now, who's the last person you remember seeing? And he kind of rubs his forehead and when I went into the break room, I'm pretty sure the last person I saw was Mr. Bucklesbrook. And Elias turns to Bartlesby, and Bartlesby has his back to the wall and is beginning to kind of crouch like a cornered animal. And he says, "You're never going to stop me. You can't stop me. I'm going to make this work." And Elias says, "All right, somebody stop him, get him." And
throw my net. I have one.
you throw your net.
Yeah.
All right, we're rolling initiative.
Okay.
Oh, boo.
That's a nat 1.
Nat 1, baby. We're rolling great today. I haven't rolled above a 5 in like the past 4 rolls.
Okay, Bartles rolled a 5.
Okay,
Nat 1.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Plus, if you add my dex, 2.
Marin?
13.
13. 13 from Honora.
23.
23. And Vikram.
19.
19. All right, so that's Gertie up first.
To catch him? Oof. Gertie does not have a whole lot of things like that.
Could I have gotten my net off before or no?
No.
Okay.
So we're just rolling. We're getting into it. Yeah. So he.
I'll just start blasting.
Yeah, he shouts this out, and you all prepare for a fight. Clockwork has Elias kind of pulled off to the corner and has kind of standing in front of him as a sort of robot shield. As Harrison Scott, you see him pull off of his hip a sort of a staff, and he pulls out a large scythe that then he presses a button, and the staff of the scythe pulls out, and he is
Sick.
holding this scythe. Yeah, ready
That's sick.
to
I
ready
do
to
not
fight.
like this guy, but that's cool.
That's
Wow.
rad. Okay, so he's cornered, right?
Yes, he is in the
Yeah.
corner.
There's no
Do we have
exits near him or anything that we can see.
That
That he could potentially make it to.
from where his corner is, no.
Okay.
Oh.
You're standing between him and the door.
Okay. Because I was gonna head that way if needed. Gertie really doesn't want to hurt this guy, but
Is there only one door into this room?
Yes.
Gertie does not have a lot of actions that are not
So
going
it's
to
all of us
cause
against him.
Yeah.
Oh,
damage. So she's. Can I just make a melee attack against this guy?
Yeah.
Just walk up and hit him.
I don't do a lot of damage, but it's just kind of like a.
Capture him, Gertie's like, oh, got him.
We can do non-lethal damage if you're
Yeah.
worried about killing him.
Oh, I'm not. Because you can only do that with. No, I'm not. I don't even know if I'll hit.
You're good.
So, we're
He
gonna
could
find
be like
out.
that one guy from Dimension 20. He's just a dude.
Or actually,
Some
you know
people
what
are just a dude. And he has like 5 hit points.
Actually, can I just ready an action for if he tries to bolt?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ready an action to bolt. If he starts to try to, if he decides he's too cornered and he's gonna bolt, I can pop off on something. So I'll ready an action because I don't have like a good grapple. I don't have a net. I don't have anything that will capture him. But in case he slips past everybody, that's what I'll do.
Cool.
All right, so that moves us to Vikrin.
Okay, would I know, or would anyone be able to tell me, if we cast spells down here, is the security also going to counterspell it?
Oh, would we have found that out? Because my uncle did tell us a lot of stuff about.
If not,
The
Elias,
security.
can I cast spells in here?
Cast away.
Sweet. I want to cast Command, and if he fails his save, I'm going to tell him to stop.
Okay. All right, so what's the save?
He needs to make a Wisdom saving
Wisdom
throw
save.
against 15.
15. That's a 3 on the die.
Woo!
So,
Something that is important, I don't know if it's relevant or not, but in this campaign it could be. If the target is undead, it has no effect.
he's not undead.
Cool. Then, yeah, my command is to stop.
Okay, so he freezes in place.
Yeah, on
how
his
long
next
does...
turn, he will do that.
Okay,
We have 3 more people.
all right. So, yeah, that goes to
2 more people ahead of him.
Honora. Or actually, Marin, because what's your
+4.
+4?
Dex.
What's your initiative modifier? +2. So yeah, so it's Marin up next.
I'm gonna throw my net on him
Okay.
to try to trap him, but the problem is I don't know what I use. I've been trying to look it up. Because it just says thrown, and I have a 5 or 15 as the foot property, but I don't have like an attack bonus or anything
Okay.
to it, so
Yeah.
what would... Can I just throw it and I succeed, or what do I roll? What would
I
I add?
imagine that would be
I assume it would be a ranged attack,
a
but I
ranged
don't know
attack, yeah.
what...
I mean, you made us make a dexterity
So-
saving throw, not to
I
be
would
caught
say
in
he
the
makes a
net.
dex
Yeah.
save.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. So what would be your spellcasting modifier?
Oh, it's not good because it's wisdom, not dex, so it's only 13.
Says,
13?
it says,
Yeah.
if the weapon is a melee weapon, you use the same ability modifier for the attack roll and damage roll that you would
Range
for a
is 2,
melee
the first is
attack.
a
So we can do a
normal range
dexterity-
when attacking a target. So
So whatever your attack
a
modifier...
ranged attack. Yeah. So would it just be my ranged attack?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's proficiency is +2, plus dex because that's range, so that's +6. But because
So we
I
can
am
call that
archery, I get an extra +2 to ranged weapons, so that's +8.
+8.
Yeah.
So that's normally 10 plus the modifier, right? For like a spell save?
Oh yeah. It's,
Oh, yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so that would be a 20
It would be an 18.
It would be 18.
Plus
and 18.
It would be 10 + 8. Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
an 18 dex save to not get captured in this
I
net.
throw my net.
Alright.
Oh, well.
That's a 15.
Okay.
So, yeah, you managed to capture him in this net, so he is restrained.
Yes, then he'll have to make a strength save if he wants to
Alright.
get out of it.
So that moves us to Honora.
I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness.
Okay.
Oh, just an 8.
An 8.
Mhm.
All right, that's not going to hit. So that brings us to him. But he is stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And so he is not doing anything. So is that just for one turn that he listens to that command?
It just says the target must succeed on the wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if you command it directly to harm it.
Okay, so yeah, so just one turn.
Yeah.
So he loses his turn, and that brings us to Arm.
But now he's also in a net.
Yeah.
if
He is
he's-
also in a
If
net.
he's restrained, are we just done? Like,
Yeah.
got him.
Yeah. Could I have moved
Can I go put my
closer
hands on him?
after I threw my net?
Elias,
Could I
I
have
have
got
him.
close to him with my
Um,
trident?
Yeah, I mean, you've
Okay.
got him in a net. He's stopped his turn.
I
Yeah, I
me
imagine
and,
if
me
you
and
wanna-
Amicus go over and we like put our weight on him. Like,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
look
yeah.
over at Elias, say, Elias, we have him.
Yeah, he's not doing anything for a turn.
Yeah.
So I imagine you'd be able to go ahead and just pull him into one of these cells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And-
there we go.
We could tie up
Well,
his
yeah, me and-
hands so he can't do any
I want
like.
Amicus and I to both drag him into us.
Yeah, because he's got a whole turn of not being able to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We take a shot.
So,
I'm gonna tie his hands up so he can't do any like. If he can do spell components, he can't do it because he won't be able to use his hands.
a question before we move him. With Detect Magic, it's the magic, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. Did I detect any magic on anyone?
On any magic on anyone?
Whenever I checked Lawerence to see if he was back under a spell, so like, is like Bartlesby have any magical thing about him?
Bartlesby does.
Okay.
Clockwork does.
Okay.
Elias does.
No, not my
Okay.
best friend.
Okay.
You don't know
All
why.
have
You would know
some kind of enchantment on them.
Harrison doesn't.
Harrison Scott does not.
Oh, I didn't know he was in there with us. I thought
Yep.
he was-
Yeah, you came
Okay.
back.
Did we bring Bobby Fab?
No.
No.
Damn.
Bobby Fam.
Could have had another dispel.
I said we should have.
We should have brought Bobby Fam.
I thought
I
we
mean, we
did.
could go yell.
Yeah, I
We
can.
have someone who does
Hey,
it.
yo, Bobby Fab! We need you.
Can I send Apollo to go get him?
Yeah, you can go send Apollo
Is that
to...
within 100 feet?
Oh, no, it wouldn't be.
Okay, I'm gonna send
No.
Apollo and be like, Apollo, just drive him this way. Get him within 100 feet. Or let me see really quick, actually. How far can... Message is 120, so I tell him, get him within 120 feet of me. Just harry him. Come on, get him here.
So, you capture Bartlesby Bucklesbrook. You've got him in a cell. And he says, the undead will continue to rise. We will use these undead in order to take over the world. Elias Heron doesn't think big enough. But I know the true measure of what we can accomplish. And with the power of the thrall, we will take over all of Casarius. And you see Harrison Scott. See him talking about necromancy, and he pulls out his scythe,
Not
and
yet.
he very quickly opens the door,
I
and
wanna
he
stop
brings
him.
this scythe down.
Yeah.
I
How
had
do you
a-
try and stop
I
I
had
want to
Harrison
be like,
Scott?
he has the tech.
I had a readied action.
What was the ready to action?
It was to see if
Hit.
the one guy, the one guy moved, but would I still have that readied action then to just like pop
I mean, this
off?
is a different set of
Yeah.
circumstances.
I don't know if I want to enter initiative with Harrison Scott either.
I'm not trying to enter in it. I just want we need to tell him like there's some
Yeah,
kind of magic.
I want to just like, I'm just going to step in front of him with my big ass body.
All right, that's a 22 to hit.
Hold please.
Oh, you have
no.
shield.
Nope, but I have something else. And I
Is it for you?
don't remember if it's a reaction.
Which one is it?
Nope, it's not. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. He deals
Oh no.
17 points of damage,
Okay. So as he does that,
and
I'll,
he is going to lift it up again.
I'm gonna multi-attack.
And that's a 24 to hit.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no.
Why didn't Harrison stop after the first one to be like, why did you step in front of him?
And that's
He's
a
smart.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
He only has
He
two.
just says K.
And I guess, do you want to enter initiative, I guess?
How many times does this motherfucker get to swing this shit?
We're
So,
level 4, remember?
He swung this down, and as he hits you twice, he says, all right, look, buddy, I'm sorry about that, but I've got some business to do, and you stepped in my way, and I believe I said pretty plainly, as long as you don't step in my way, we won't have any trouble. And you quite literally stepped in my way, and so if you don't mind, I'm going to finish off this necromancer before
I
we can do any
spit
more
blood
damage.
directly on his shoe, and I say, that's because you wouldn't fucking listen.
All right, well,
He is under a spell,
I don't really care.
so he might not be responsible for this. The same way Lawerence wasn't responsible, who we just saved. You could be killing an innocent man.
Maybe so, but he's saying some pretty necromantic shit.
Elias, would you like to fucking step in here?
Well, honestly,
Behind us.
I don't really know exactly what's going on, but I've made quite a few deals with Mr. Scott and the Reapers, and if he feels like this is necessary, I kind of have to defer to him on this one. Good luck, everybody.
How big is this room we're in?
Not very big. Maybe
How close are all these people to me?
like 20 feet by like 15 feet.
You're casting self-destruct.
I was thinking about casting Thunderwave, but I didn't want to
Thunderwave.
hit any of you, and I don't think I can get away with it.
Hit us. I'm just kidding.
Cares?
Just gonna go pure electro.
Part of me is like, sure, yeah.
Yeah. I have absorb elements.
I do not. I will take damage.
Is absorb elements a reaction?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, I have it too.
I don't think I have a lot I can do.
We didn't learn the school of the magic that's on him with that detect magic.
Isn't
It's
all-
Enchantment.
it's
all
all
of
You
them
said
are under
enchantment.
enchantments.
Yep.
It's probably the same one.
It is. I don't know why.
Do they have like multiple fall guys?
It's starting to sound like Elias might be a fall guy here soon.
Yeah.
Not my best friend.
So do you
Man, your
step
best friend sucks.
do you step out of the way?
Have I
I'm gonna
heard?
have to, or I'm gonna die.
Have I heard from Apollo yet?
Bobby Fabulous is running as fast as he can.
Oh, Bobby Fabulous.
Our guy dispelling magic, can't he come here and then you can kill him? Can't we have the answers first?
It'll help us.
It'll help you not kill an innocent man. As I spit blood out again.
'Cause what if he's under an enchantment like Lawerence, like you were saying, and he's not the one that's doing it, someone told him to say all this stuff. What if he's not a necromancer?
Look, I don't know what spells anybody's under. All I know is that I'm doing okay.
There
And
too, but these three are under something.
there's apparently a whole bunch of people getting into I don't know what, and I'm really starting to feel like I just need to start killing everybody in here if I want to
Why
get
are
done
you
with this
like
thing.
this? What went wrong in your life for
I
you to
have
be
a
like
glorious purpose and mission to rid the world of the unnatural
Honestly,
and the
that's why
undead.
after
I am a merry
Bartleby
reaper,
died.
and I do my job with pride. And now, if you will excuse me, I'm going to do my job. And you, do you step out of the way?
I have to, or I'm gonna
Yeah.
die.
I could
So-
kill you once,
He,
3 times.
you step out of the way, and you watch as he brings his scythe down onto Bartleby Bucklesbrook and removes his very bald and shiny head from his body.
Good job, Jackass. You great.
Yeah, thanks for making our job harder.
And that is where we're going to leave off this episode of Rolling Through Realms, Love, Death, and Necromancy.
Oh, boy.
Thank you for listening to Rolling Through Realms. Follow us on Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, and YouTube, and be sure to share with your friends. Feel free to leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. Music for this episode was provided by tabletopaudio.com. Once again, I'm Erik Hurt, and you've been listening to Love, Death, and Necromancy.